Aloha one, aloha all, Michael here. Today I want to talk about the belief system. I've spoken about it before, however, I think we're living in an era in which we are taught to be ashamed of certain beliefs. We are taught to basically do as we are told. We are taught to be afraid of all sorts of things. I like to live in a peaceful state of resonance. If I understand and recognize that a belief is paradoxical because it is only partially true, and I know how to ascertain the value of basically any experience in order for me to expand my awareness, then I am going to go into every situation without predetermining the value of the experience prior to that experience actually occurring. So what I mean by that is I'm going to use my ability to be in the present moment, because everything that happens in your reality occurs right now. So your there and then scenarios already occurred, and if you feel poorly about a there and then experience, and you believe that it was traumatic or painful or debilitating, or really anything in regards to your understanding of how you can function in this realm of imagination, then what happens is you will tend to disregard the value of that experience. You will dismiss the experience, or maybe even just flat out ignore it. So we don't need to dismiss anything. What we can do is rectify these disparages and discrepancies between what we think is really happening versus how we feel about what is actually occurring. And once you know how to learn, you will learn how to know. And you will exchange the information. And the exchange of information is occurring between your consciousness and your awareness. Your consciousness quantifies your reality. Your awareness qualifies the results of each experience. Each experience is an experiment. Your apparatus is your imagination. That is what basically takes all of the information, all of the imagery, all of the data, all of the sensations, all of the feelings, and all of the thoughts and beliefs and ideas and inspirations, and creates the reality that you wish to experience. So you always get to experience your reality in your present moment, because this whole thing, all of it, is a very beautiful and wondrous illusion. Now, an illusion is not necessarily meant to deceive you. When I say not necessarily, it means that if you believe that somebody is manipulating you or deceiving you or trying to cause you harm, it's only because that's what you believe is really happening. What is actually occurring is an experience that you require in order to be more certain of your reality. If you become more certain of your reality, what happens is you know more. You are going to feel happy because your body will release dopamine, and that's called the happy hormone. And there are all sorts of other hormones. There's a handful of what's called feel-good hormones, and then there are things like endorphins, And the nervous system is really just a communication system. So each of your cells in your body knows what to do. The only being that sometimes does not think they know what to do is this thing called the ego. So you're taught to dismantle or destroy the ego, but the ego is actually your inner child. Your inner child, if it is afraid to come out and play, will go into a defensive mode. And that position is guarding the last bastion of its sanctuary, which is your imagination. So if you focus on beliefs that inspire you and basically encourage your inner child to come out and play, then you're going to either overcome the hesitation and the beliefs that may try to limit you, and you're going to have courage, and you're going to be fearless, and you're going to have fun, and you're going to enjoy life. So try these things. Every experience is an experiment. Your ability to understand why something is happening is always going to be presented as a feeling. So why do you exist? You exist to feel everything in order to learn how to love all. And with that, I'm going to say aloha and mahalo nui loa.